looking for a boy who could play the young king role. A lot of times kids tend to be very cute for television commercials or whatever. We wanted a kid who had a little dignity about himself and a little carriage, and Josh seemed to have that.
I was 12 when we shot the movie, and it was an incredible way to go through puberty, let me tell you. Here I was in this incredible fantasy movie setting with swords and fire and animals. As a child, it was a dream come true. And it's just about the time when a young boy starts noticing the opposite sex, and Tanya Roberts was just so nice to me. I think she had a little bit of fun with me, maybe to get under Mark's skin. She'd say, "Oh, Josh, come sit with me. Let's spend some time together and hang out." And she would be very physical and just a real friendly way. She enjoyed teasing me and getting under Mark's skin. She enjoyed that, but not as much as I did.
Look.
John Amos is the traveling companion for the young king. His fighting weapon was just this stick. So we gave it to him, and for weeks and weeks he was practicing with this stick, and it was something that he was really excited about.
And I hope someday to be able to repay your kindness.
Life is a circle. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
He's powerful, but he also has an inner strength about him. And that was something that I was quite taken with.
He was one of the most fun people on the set to work with.
He would make me laugh nonstop. I remember a situation where we couldn't stop laughing, and we did take after take, and he just kept laughing and laughing, and I was nervous. I thought we were getting in trouble.
I remember walking around the side of a set once, and I was dressed in my leather hula skirt, and John's coming in this strange S&M outfit that he's wearing with skulls on it, and the two of us caught sight of each other like this and literally fell to our knees laughing and couldn't stop for, I think it must have been about 5 minutes or so. I've always had a good set of wheels. But boy, oh boy, it was a heart in your throat time. The steps were enough for a toe hold. And going up that pyramid, it was an angle, I'm not kidding, about like this.
I think I had an advantage. I was a kid and I had smaller feet. I found it very easy to climb up and down the pyramid. I was running up and down and swinging the sword, and everyone would get nervous. "No, don't do that!" And I'd do it, and it'd be over, and it was a lot of fun.
The Beastmaster concludes with this epic battle at the gates of the city of Ark. The Beastmaster and the slave girl, and Seth and the boy have to battle off a barbarian horde who are come to conquer. I think we had 50 horseback riders.
And what they did is they dug a moat about 30 feet wide and the length of maybe a football field or two, and they filled this with kerosene and naphthalene and every other flammable liquid that you could imagine.
Then we light the whole thing on fire and create this massive explosion.
And when they touched that thing off, it was like the world was split in two. A fireball 6-8 stories high divided the night.
It was like the 4th of July times 10. I mean, it was incredibly bright, incredibly warm.
It was much bigger than we actually had anticipated.
It was really astonishing. Yeah, try not to cringe. It's so hard when you're right in there and right down there.
These guys are all down there in the shot, and it's raining down fire.
When they saw that volcano of fire raining down on them, some of the dead people in the scene got up and ran off. To see people riding horses through flames and leaping horses through flames was one of the most amazing things that I'd ever seen in real life.
I mean, there were 50, 60 horses there. There was fire. All these warriors were decked out in just incredible costumes, and the whole thing was just like a dream. I mean, it was absolutely surreal. It was a very intense period of time, but it went by very quickly. When we finally wrapped, I was sad. I didn't want it to end. It was like summer camp coming to an end. It had some exciting moments, had some scary moments. It had had some moments of humor. It didn't take itself too seriously.
Beastmaster.